music button.
Welcome back to Team Fat Kid Choose Fat. I am Jason.
This is Alex.
This is Dennis.
This is Dooley.
Happy post-Thanksgiving, everybody.
Yay! Thank
Happy
God it's
Get Fat
over.
Day.
Thank God it's over.
Yeah, we can, so now it is, you are legitimately allowed to hang up Christmas lights.
I agree with that.
Now it's happy eat turkey for the rest of the week. Days.
Sucks to be you there.
Yeah, we got a lot.
Yeah, I'm pretty much over the Thanksgiving leftover thing already. And I've only eaten it once. Like, I had Thanksgiving, and then, like, I've had, like, one, like, leftover makeshift plate, like, and it was, like, I don't know, drunken Saturday night. It was, like, after we got done working, it was, like, what am I going to fucking eat? I'm like, well, I got all this shit.
Fucking stuffing.
Like, I'm just going to make a random plate of crap and
Dude, my
shovel
mom
this
made
down my
3
gullet.
different types of stuffings. It's fucking great.
Cornbread,
Robinson.
sausage, oyster?
It was like a cranberry.
That's not stuffing.
That's dressing.
I made cornbread stuffing.
Stuffing is
with
only if
sausage.
you stuff it inside the
bird.
turkey.
Yeah.
Oh, is it though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's dressing.
Dressing
its
if
own
it's not if it's not stuffed.
What if it's stuffed inside something else?
Oh, duck?
Apples.
What if I just stuff
'Cause
it
I
in
made-
my face?
That's a fair argument. I think that's stuffing.
I made
stuffing.
cornbread stuffing with sausage that I then stuffed into and baked apples.
That sounds like a lot of fucking useless work.
Oh, it was absolutely just a gimmick, but it looked good. I mean,
I'm sure. Look at it. You have pictures?
No.
I mean, did you make guacamole too?
I didn't
take a
try.
fucking picture
Not
on
a
Thanksgiving.
single goddamn one. My turkey looked amazing too. I should have. It was beautiful. Like, I'm not even kidding. That turkey looked fucking beautiful.
So I did my turkey in 10 minutes.
My duck did not look great. My caramelization went a little too far on the duck.
I'm not saying I prepped it in 10 minutes.
Ah.
Prepped in 10 minutes in the fucking so.
Wish I could say that.
The producer. Well, usually I brine it and do all kind of crazy shit.
Yeah.
This year I just wasn't fucking feeling it.
I brined mine. Mostly because it wasn't thawed and I had to thaw it in a hurry. I was like, well, if I'm going to fucking run it underwater, I'm going to put it in some brine.
Might as well. I was against cooking at all this year. I decided because the turkey was at my house and they brought the roaster so it's like a countertop roaster. It's pretty fucking cool. I've never used one before.
Yeah,
this is my first time. They forgot to bring the metal rack that the turkey sits on, so I went old school and made the mirepoix rack at the bottom, and I just literally, dude, this is like the quickest turkey I've ever done in my life, dude. Because it was I don't know, 8 in the morning. Mm-hmm. Dinner's at 2. I got fucking 4.5 hours of cooking this turkey. So I just chopped the mirepoix, which is your onions, celery, carrots. Yeah. Threw that in the bottom of the pan. Threw the turkey on top of that. No bullshit. I did remember to take the
giblets out.
The giblets out.
Yeah.
Dump chicken stock into the bottom of the fucking pan. Mm-hmm. Hit that bitch with olive oil on top of the turkey. Season the top. Close the fucking lid. Turn it on. I did shove parsley into the fresh parsley into the ass cavity, and then I just turned that shit on and went back to bed. And when I woke up, that bitch my house smelled like
amazing.
Straight Thanksgiving, dude. It was I was like, I threw all the giblet pieces in around the turkey,
yeah,
because that's gonna be my gravy when it's
yeah,
done. It's but dude, it took me 10 minutes to chop those vegetables, throw that fucking turkey in there. I went straight back to bed, dude.
It took me an hour and a half to get that fucking turkey ready to cook.
Holy shit, dude! What were you doing?
I had to pluck the fucking thing.
Oh, so you got it from the Vos.
No. You got a kosher turkey.
Yeah. So they couldn't pluck it?
Okay.
Is that part of kosher?
Okay. So, if you've ever, went hunting for birds and everything, turkeys and everything, whenever you go to see feather and everything, you dunk it in boiling hot water because it opens the pores up and the feathers come out a lot easier. Well, according to kosher law, you're not allowed to dip it into hot water because that simulates cooking.
You're gonna cook it any fucking way.
I know.
I mean, I'm not cool. I'm not saying I'm not cool with kosher law. That sounds bad. Yeah. I don't understand all the rules. I don't know them all.
I've been doing it for 15 years and I still don't understand the fucking thing.
Wow. So you can't double cook your bird?
No. That shit sucks.
What if it never comes back down to room temperature? If you just dunk it in there, it's hot. You fucking pull all the feathers out, and that bitch goes straight in the oven.
No, let's get real. Does this mean the Korean wings are out?
Oh, double fried. You're right. I'm pretty sure if you're cooking in a Korean kitchen, it's not kosher.
I mean, that's probably true. I'm just saying, like, can you not eat Korean wings? It's double cooked. Now you're out. It's a no-go. It's a no-go.
I'm a big fan of the Korean wing.
That, plus we had to make the compound butter and everything, too, so, you know.
But, I mean, that's not part of cooking a turkey.
Well,
you should have did your compound butter the day before, honestly.
Well, I was here.
I thought you were about to say you were in heat.
Yeah.
It's outside the window.
And me just...
Damn it, Dennis, go home!
Stop stuffing the turkey! Stop stuffing the turkey!
Put it down! Put it down!
Somebody get the broom!
Back away!
Get the broom! Hit it with the broom!
I'm just basting it.
Dear God.
Nobody wants your fucked turkey.
I'd like to state I don't want any leftovers. Then.
I don't want this. I don't want the fucking first ones, let alone the leftovers.
Stop imitating American Pie.
Did you see that one meme on fucking Facebook with a dog humping a turkey and everything, snarling at everybody?
No, did not see that one.
We'll just rinse it off. No,
Yeah,
no.
the meme was like, Mom, what are we gonna do about the turkey? And the mom was like, just rinse it off. Nobody will know.
Fucking shit. All right. So how was the rest of your week?
Yeah.
I mean, you weren't here last week because you were in the middle of like turkey hell.
Yeah, turkey hell is definitely it.
Like people were asking, like, we're gonna get a last minute fresh turkey, and I was gonna tell them, but I was like, they're probably all allocated to people anyway. Like,
They could have came me out on.
Really?
We had like about 10 left over.
It was like on like the
day before things,
like the Hampton Roads like foodie page or whatever, and it was like, my fucking shit's still frozen. Like, you should have pulled it out last week, bitch. But yeah, they were like, I was gonna tag like the butcher shop or you, and like you can try. Like, I don't know if they still got them, but I know like
They got that shit. I don't know.
because I know you guys do like a pre-order on that shit.
Oh yeah, because we.
Hold on, of course. I haven't heard Freedom all day. I haven't heard Freedom in like 4 days while you're bullshitting. What? They turned on the podcast. It's about that time.
I mean, occasionally we might hear a little...
That was way back in season 1, dude.
That was back before the new equipment, new soundboard, new everything.
What is that? Wow. What is that fucking noise?
Every like 3 seconds?
It was something like that. The fucking radar.
Yeah, like we do them technically by pre-order only and everything. Because like we book a certain number of turkeys and everything, and then once that book's filled, that's it. We were sold out technically the week before Thanksgiving, and then whenever it came time to picking up turkeys and everything, like we call people like, hey, let you know turkeys are here and everything. You can pick up today, tomorrow, or Wednesday. And like we had like 5 or 6 of them. Like, oh, I don't need a turkey anymore because somebody dropped a turkey off at my house. Like, so you weren't going to call us? You could at least call and say, hey,
yeah,
I got people on a damn cancellation list waiting, just praying to God they're going to get a turkey here. You know, that, and then like the sizes are all messed up on some of them. Like,
how big are you guys getting over there?
Like we had.
Do you have a range, or is it like all of them are like 16 plus pounds?
We had 8 to 10s, 10 to 12s. 14 to 16, 16 to 18, 18 to 20, 20 to 22, and 26 to 28.
Shit, that's a lot of turkeys.
255 turkeys.
Damn.
I hate Thanksgiving.
I understand.
I love it.
Fuck you. Well, that, and then, like...
It used to be my favorite holiday.
It was my favorite holiday before I started working there. Yeah, because, you know, you got to go through every fucking turkey and everything before we can sell them and everything. Make sure no bruised wings, not missing a wing. Make sure they got their necks, got the giblets and everything. You know, we tell people, hey, the giblets in the neck are in the center cavity. Pull them out before you put it in the oven.
See,
I've had one person like, my kitchen caught on fire, and I'm like, okay. She's like, yeah, apparently somebody didn't tell me that there was something inside the turkey that I should have taken out. I'm like, I'm sorry, but
I feel like
everybody that's ever bought a fucking turkey in their fucking life knows their giblets in the neck are inside somewhere.
What?
Right?
What is it? It's
What?
liver, gizzards, heart, and neck, right?
Yeah. And he was like, why do you need the giblets anyways? I'm like, fucking gravy, bro.
Yeah, right.
You boil that in the neck, the fuck out of it, and yeah.
See, I didn't boil this time. Well, I guess I kind of did boil because it was in like submerged in chicken stock, which was like, I'm not gonna lie, It was pretty fucking genius because I didn't feel like boiling that shit.
Yeah, works.
Like, but when it came out, like we took all that and like then I just shredded the meat off the neck, which it came off like it was just bone. That's all I had left. Like it was just like the neck bones.
Yeah,
like this little vertebrae.
Yeah,
and then I chopped up the heart, the liver. Like one of the heart. No, wasn't the heart. One of them got a little charred on one edge, so I just cut that part off.
Yeah,
because it was like sticking up out of the liquid. Like I'm assuming it was a heart. It was floating. So like one side, I was like, I would just cut that off, and like I cut off a little piece and took a bite.
Yeah,
I was like, this sounds like a fucked up bobbing for apples.
Yeah, right, bobbing for turkey hearts.
Bobbing for turkey hearts.
If you get a turkey heart, you get a free turkey. Down south, there's like a big thing called like turkey shoots.
Yeah,
like we basically take a shotgun and you shoot at targets, and whoever like I guess gets closer gets a free turkey.
Yeah. Whoever gets a
Fucking
bullseye,
America.
How can you? What are they? Are they like paintball shotgun pellets? How do you know who gets close? It's a shotgun. Are they buckshotting or bird shot?
It's not just only on one target. Like you each get a target you got to shoot at. Whoever gets a bullseye gets a free turkey.
It's a shotgun.
You could still not hit the bullseye with a shotgun.
That's got to be impressive. How far away is this target?
I don't know. I've never done it. I just heard about it. I mean, I lived in South Carolina for a little bit. Like,
congratulations.
It was a big thing.
You hit the entire target. You win. This guy only hit the left side. The entire left side, but the left side.
But yeah, there's a lot of prime ribs sold. We sold a lot of prime rib for Thanksgiving this year. Everybody's like, I'm tired of turkey. I don't want turkey. I'm like,
see, I'm the guy who wants Thanksgiving in the middle of the fucking year. We've done it. Like we did it this year. Like I think it was like, I don't know, like June.
Yeah.
Like we just made a Thanksgiving dinner.
I will say, like,
I mean, not the full version, like but like we got like like a turkey tenderloin, and then like we did like stuffing, mashed potatoes, cranberry, like that thing, like the green bean casserole, like in the middle of summer.
I normally
we did that for Delaware because the gobbler was a fucking damn sandwich for the state.
I'm not very traditional when it comes to Thanksgiving,
I think that was
but
last year, though.
I usually stick to a bird, like prime, like a bird. Prime rib, braised beef. That's like Christmas. Salmon, like kind of I don't know. I usually try to stick at least to a bird. I'm not going to say a turkey, a bird. We've done the turkey. I've done quail, pheasant. Like I definitely stick to a bird for Thanksgiving.
This year we're doing
that,
balut.
like, I mean,
Still a bird.
Still a bird. Is it a bird or is it an egg? Is it a bird if it's an egg?
It's a bird and egg.
Does it?
Does a bird come before
that
the
just
egg?
makes the question even harder. Like, what came first, the chicken or the egg? I don't know.
like,
you opened up this egg and there's a chicken inside of it.
It's
I guess so. The egg came first.
It's like chicken and waffles. Does that count as breakfast? Because there's no eggs.
Well, okay, so I'm glad you brought that up because I just watched a Pull Up Kingz battle, and he was like, "Somebody better put eggs on this shit."
That's what made me think of it because I was watching it with you. And again, like, all right, so chicken and waffles. There's no eggs. Is that breakfast? Because
it's not breakfast until you put eggs on it.
No, I feel that. I feel
Yeah,
that. That has
like
logic
when he
to
said
me.
it was like
That has logic to me.
Yeah.
You can't be making breakfast without eggs. Like.
Well, no eggs in a waffle batter?
Well, the people who are allergic to eggs or just don't like eggs, and like we had that conversation. Is it just like, do you want eggs and bacon? No, I want bacon and bacon.
No, I'm saying like chicken and waffles could be like a sandwich for lunch. Chicken, waffles, and eggs. That sounds like breakfast.
Yeah.
Like a waffle, yeah, sure. If you're using that as a
You
bun,
can eat breakfast
like
at any point in the day.
The waffle
It
burger,
doesn't make it
that's not
breakfast.
breakfast, yeah. But I don't know. I feel like the addition of eggs changes shit.
What was your
Now it's
breakfast today? Monster and vodka.
I dropped an egg in it.
Ew.
Yeah, it doesn't sound great, but
Come on,
I was
Rock.
thinking raw. I mean, eventually it'll go through the straw, right?
Come on, Rocky. Let's go.
I know.
Well, he's a Philly fan.
Hey, Jason, just
No.
By the way, so you know how it keeps coming out foamy every time we pour it? I'm just going to throw an egg white in a blender one time. You're never going to know. You're never going to know.
Yeah, you need like one of those Bubba tea fucking straws.
You know what's really sad? You know what's really sad is like I could probably do that and you would never know.
I mean,
Now you're gonna wonder every time I pour it. It's gonna be like if it's frozen, like super cold and it foams up when I pour it. He's gonna look at it and be like, "Nah, man, you drink this one. I'm drinking that one."
I did have one that was like really weird the other day.
Well,
yours looked fine. Mine had like a crust on top of it.
The Mucho Mango style. It's not Mucho Mango. Sorry, that's Arizona. Mango Loco by Monster definitely has this odd foaming effect.
It only happens when you don't add vodka to it, and early in the fucking morning.
It definitely has something to do with the pouring over ice thing. I feel because we've done it where we pour it without ice and it doesn't seem to do it. But when we pour it over ice, it like crystallizes and like foams.
Yeah, I feel like
it's very odd.
That 1% fruit juice froze.
Yeah, I don't.
Make the whole thing. And
it's that meringue.
Yeah,
it's from the egg. I'm telling you.
Right. So what else, Dennis? Let's get off this subject.
Right? I ended up having to make 2 meals on Thanksgiving Day.
That sounds like my worst fucking nightmare.
Yeah,
I didn't want to make one.
Yeah, because my mom had oral surgery at the beginning of the month, so she's on soft foods only.
Mashed potatoes. She's done. Good. Served. Stuffing.
Yeah. I did end up doing that with some turkey and some gravy in a blender.
Oh, you nasty fuck.
Making sure she was able to have some turkey, but I did.
Not together, right?
Huh? Oh, it was all blended up together.
Oh, you sick bastard.
She liked it, so
Jason, does that remind you about the dude at Cabin Fever?
Ah, shit.
Can I get my burger well done and blended?
Ugh.
What? Yeah. Put all the everything in there, too.
Yeah. Well, I'm not doing that.
I was like, I'll fucking do it. This is stupid as shit.
That's you, man. I'm not fucking with this.
Just pour that shit right in their cup and just like, yep. You'll never see this shit at Tropical Smoothie.
It's not tropical, but it's a smoothie.
But did make a golden broccoli soup for her, in order for to actually have something.
Dude, what? You're so excited.
What?
Sorry. We can come back to that. Just broccoli. That's all. Broccoli.
Oh. Continue.
Anyway, that I made a zucchini and carrot fritter.
Okay.
For the sides and everything. That plus, deviled eggs, homemade stuffing, mashed potatoes.
You did
gravy.
way more work than I did.
Yeah. But I enjoyed my Friday though because I got to go to Bob Evans, so I was happy. My mom was like, "Where we going for breakfast?" I'm like, "Same place we go every fucking Friday after Thanksgiving." Well, I figured we could go somewhere different. We go here all the time, and I'm like,
I don't.
I have to deal with Cracker Barrel, and I don't even do that.
That is garbage.
What are we doing tonight, Brian?
Same fucking thing we do every day.
Trying to take over the world, baby.
Dooley? No fights at Thanksgiving, we heard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Know, right?
Oh, I don't have the... Oh, fucking.
Do the
I wasn't sure which one you were going to go for. Laughs and claps or gunshots. Either way.
Turkey shoot.
No fights at Thanksgiving. Yeah!
Where's that Dixie horn when we need it?
I'll probably have it in there somewhere. But, so, actually, Thanksgiving, yeah, everything went good and everything like that. My Bears won, so we're good with that, too.
You almost lost to the fucking Lions.
I mean, look, they're about to hibernate for the rest of the season, so it's fine.
Damn, Dooley, pull the trigger.
But, so driving to work yesterday, I saw a Ford Focus, orange, with the license plate, pumpkin spice.
Nice.
And I just
Was
thought,
it a white chick?
Yeah.
Was she wearing a vest and Uggs?
I couldn't see her, but
Was she in her Han Solo outfit?
she had her fucking fur fucking coat thing, blonde hair.
Going with she was wearing a vest and Uggs.
Yeah.
I mean, we can't confirm the Uggs, but it's a reasonable assumption.
Like, if... Yeah, take one. Actually, Sunraysa. Gracias. But I really wanted... Like, she was turning when I was going straight, and I was like, fuck. I want to take a picture of this, and I, like, make her roll down the window and be like, yeah, Starbucks? Or your Uggs? Like... But also,
Dooley got arrested the other day.
No, I did not. That's how I started everything. Well, also, I got arrested yesterday.
So shortly thereafter.
for harassment of pumpkin spice lady.
So 1 week he almost dies, the next year he don't get arrested.
But
I mean, if you had to go to jail, that's a pretty good story.
Yeah, like, what are you in for?
Pumpkin
Pumpkin
spice.
spice, bro. You don't even fucking know. It's real on the streets.
it's fall, bitches. Like
I sell the spice.
But
Fuck.
so me and the bartender and server, we have an ongoing joke called Officer Dan,
Okay.
because
You're gonna have to elaborate.
literally every single day since the brawl that I told you about, there's been at least 2 officers come in every single fucking day. One dude for credit card fraud. He was using an account from somewhere in fucking Korea.
Hey man, at least they reversed the script this time, and it wasn't like an American card being used in Korea. Did you have an auto shop bill from North Korea? Do they have cars?
A domestic dispute. This dude used his wife's credit card for a room when he was with a mistress. And she came up there and started a whole scene. Officers came in.
I mean, like, can we focus on that story for just a second, though? Because either you want to get caught, or, like, you just don't give a fuck. Which is it? You used your wife's credit card to book a hotel with your mistress. Like,
Okay.
you just
And
don't
she-
give
and
a
she
fuck
got-
at
she
that
got a-
point. Like,
She got a key to go up there because
It's in her
on her
name.
name.
She was like, "There you go, bitch. Give me the card. Let me go."
I mean,
Here's my
like-
fucking credit card and ID. This is my room.
I just feel
Okay.
like as the dude, like, are you hoping that you get caught? Like, all right, I'm gonna book this in her name
I have a theory.
because I want her to burst in and like I want to watch this chicks go at it. Like, my wife is gonna beat the shit out of this whore. I might get divorced, but
And
it's
I'm gonna
worth
stand there
it.
with my phone and be like, "World Star,
World Star!
Like, she's gonna yell at me, but there's gonna be a fight.
Theory. She's the breadwinner. She has the credit cards. He's just like that dude that stays at home all the fucking time and doesn't have a job. And he has her credit card because everything's in her name. I got all my shit
In my mama's name.
So he just like, yeah, I'm just gonna go bang this chick in this hotel with the credit card.
So he just didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, and then like you're, and you.
I mean,
like,
those are the two
like,
options.
Like
Either
your
you
wife,
don't give a
like your
fuck.
wife is not gonna get the credit card statement. Like Crown Plaza, we live right down the street
But
from
hold
Crown
on,
Plaza.
hold on. Apparently, though, she got it before the statement. Because if she showed up,
She checks
like,
her
I
credit
feel
card
like, yeah,
every night.
the credit
She's-
card company must have been
She's
like,
probably got that shit on alerts.
yeah,
because,
exactly.
like, 'cause-
Credit card company was just like, hey, did you just book a hotel room? Because we saw that you got gas across town. Like, nope, wasn't me. Hold on, let me check them.
The thing
My
was-
husband's there.
the thing
Never
was-
mind.
I got
I'll call
this.
you back.
The thing was, he was there for 2 nights.
Oh wow.
So
I mean, even so, the credit card statement ain't coming that quick.
yeah,
She definitely was like, this motherfucker.
Where the fuck's this motherfucker at?
Pending Hyatt Place. Okay, where's the address on that one? Do I have a room here? What's your name, ma'am? Teresa. Teresa, fuck you up.
Here's my
Yes, Miss Fuck You Up. You do have a room here. It's
Here's my
312.
credit card and ID. I lost my key.
the other thing that has
Do you guys have security here?
Nope.
What's their response time? I might need help
I got 2 minutes.
after I leave the premises.
I got 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
so this one lady that we deemed Piss Lady,
Those are always good ones.
we have now deemed her Swamp Goblin
Oh wow.
because every single day she orders a 12-pack of beer, and she wants it's always Budweiser, but she always wants the caps open. So, and sometimes she gets room service and stuff like that. So,
She
bartender,
ordered a 12-pack from the bar.
yeah, and it's $55 every time.
She ordered it open, so she wants it flat?
Or she's about to fucking man guzzle fucking 12.
That's
I got my beer bong up in this bitch. I ain't got time to unscrew some caps.
Put a big ass bottle in John's.
But apparently, what she like when the bartender or server goes to her room, you know, it's room service. Like, here you go. But she wants them to come into the room and put it on the table. My bartender last night, he went in there, like, and everyone, it's like 117. Oh, fuck me.
You know the room number? All right.
Yeah.
Like, shit.
And it's like he walked in there. He's like, "All right, last time we gave her room service was like 2 weeks ago. She's been there for over a month and a half or something like that." And he was like,
That's like when they make you check out and check back in kind of stuff.
"Yeah, she keeps on extending her stay and stuff."
Yeah, but you got to check out, check back
Yeah.
in because anything, you can't stay it's like on day 29 you got to check out and check back in because they.
It's almost like living. You're now like
you're a resident. And then they would have to like evict you and go through like the whole fucking court process to get you out of the fucking.
If you leave a toothbrush at somebody's house for more than a month, you can technically try and say you live there. You get the right judge.
What'd you do with that toothbrush?
That gives you literally that gives you 30 days to find a place to live while you crash on their couch or whatever. Like, my toothbrush is there. I fucking live there. Like,
but
you get the right judge.
I changed my mailing address. That's what you did.
That's where it is. Yeah.
But the thing is,
I'll be getting Amazon packages up in this bitch.
Apparently, it's like the assistant general manager said when she actually checks out, we're going to have to close that room for a while to clean it and do everything else like that. Matt said when he walked in there, he saw a bath towel with smears on it, and it smelled like dead. Someone's dead in there, is what he basically said. Like when he's walking back to the fucking restaurant,
dead hooker,
like
inside the box spring, like in 4 rooms.
like my chef said, he was like, "Do you think maybe someone's in there to make the smell even worse?" I was like, "If someone's in there with them, he's fucking dead because it's that fucking horrible of a smell." Like I walked down the hallway, and you could kind of get a faint scent of that. Like you could smell weed for the entire fucking way, but this piss vapor.
You get to the piss vapor room and it overpowers the weed smell.
Yeah.
There's no smoking in hotels.
I'm sure a lot of people get fined.
But I mean, like,
you know, the hotel doesn't call the cops or anything. They're just like, $500 room charge. We gotta clean that. I'm gonna send somebody in there with some fucking.
They gotta put like an ozone machine in there.
I was gonna say they do. They have like it's like a dehumidifier type machine, like the
big, but it does like ozone. And if you ever gone in a room that has an ozone machine in it, like
it smells.
The air tastes like metal.
I was gonna say it's got a distinct.
Yeah, you're definitely not supposed to be in that room
while it's on.
It's on, but I mean, you have to turn it on and turn it off, so you have to
go in there at some point.
But one of the head maintenance guy that works mainly nights, he said he's going to have to get a fumigation mask probably for when they actually go in there and clean the place. He was like, I'm probably going to have to throw away that mattress. I'm probably going to have to fucking do all this other shit. I was like, why don't you just get like 7 gallons of bleach and just fucking throw the whole fucking thing in there?
Yeah.
Why don't they just?
You might as well just burn that room down.
I was going to say, why don't they just start making hotels out of concrete and you just burn the room when it's done? Flash burn it, go.
But like as Matt, I always say his name. But as he's walking back to the restaurant to put the credit information in there and everything, he had to go back into the kitchen because he was dry heaving so much. Like as she,
why are you gonna come to the kitchen dry heaving, bro?
Right?
Go somewhere else, anywhere else.
Well, I mean, he was just thinking
closest trash can.
Like,
dude, I'm fucking gonna be sympathy with you, man. You're like, I'm like, don't do it. Like, no, get away from me.
But like, it was like after he was done, like he threw away the pen, he threw away fucking all the other shit that she touched and everything like that, and she had a room service tray that he had to bring back, and it had like, I threw away the plate. I threw away the salt and pepper. I threw like it had a faint scent to it as it was in the fucking dish.
It's like, yeah, dude, like I'm not even gonna put that in the dish machine. That means I gotta drain the whole fucking dish machine after it's done. Like,
I shit, I threw away the room service tray. We got plenty more. Fuck it. But that's.
I don't know. After 30 fucking days, dude, you're gonna run out of room service trays. You don't have that many.
But that was that whole fucking thing, and then Saturday we had 2 banquets, and you know who I'm talking about, the catering manager, fucked up royally. The time was the time was completely wrong. She had the times going in 7:30 for food. Everything was supposed to go out at 9 p.m. She had only 80.
Who eats at 9 o'clock at night?
Oh, she was a queen. Like everything by her standard. Like her dress for her birthday, like it was like wedding gown. People were holding her fucking thing.
Her train.
Yeah, whatever the fuck it's called. But
come on, the train, and ride it. Come on.
But she had a band come in after a comedian and all this other type of stuff like that.
Shit.
Yeah. So that's why food went out at 9 p.m. And then she only had the food set for 80 people. 200 people showed up. And...
Well, that's not her fault.
No. Like, it was... She told the catering manager it's 200 people. And she booked it for 80. So the whole thing got all fucked up and everything like that. So Saturday, I was there till 2 a.m. flipping a room for church that's going out in 4 hours. And as we're flipping, the decorators were still taking all the decorations away and all that type of shit. Like, her chair looked like a fucking princess's fucking wedding chair shit. Like, she's on a riser.
Throne.
Yeah, I love how he went princess's wedding chair.
Yeah,
like,
because that's the thing.
Are they more immaculate?
Correlation.
Like,
it's their correlation chair. Right before she comes queen.
Not the coronation?
That one, too.
Yeah.
It is correlating the coronation.
Yeah, okay.
The correlating of the coronating.
I don't know, man. I never got one.
Well, we can get into debating the correlating of the coronating of the later.
I mean, like, do you move from your cool ass princess chair to an even cooler queen chair? I
No,
don't know.
hold on. You don't move shit. They just move your chair. You stay in it. What do you,
Yeah,
what do you mean?
in it?
Yeah.
Like, move me up on my throne.
Matter of fact, it's probably all right. So the wedding chair probably fits in the throne, like it's a 2-piece, you know. So like you stay in the wedding chair,
into
and they
like a
move
bigger
you to
back
the throne.
and a more elaborate back. I
So,
get it. I
I'm
get
gonna
it.
I
I can
learned
see
to
it.
articulate words, so there's not like a fucking 3-minute raid on just what I said. Like,
Well, I said it wrong.
I don't
It's a
even remember.
coronation. I said correlation, so it's my fault. I was just going off of Frozen, dude. That's all I know.
Let it go, let it go.
I should put
Fuck
that.
it all.
I hope we don't get sued.
Fuck it all.
I should put that in here just so once we start going on a raid, just like
Let it go. Let it go. No one cares anymore.
Jason, make a sound bit. Like, just go in the office, make that a
I
sound
am
bit.
sure that would get used quite a bit. Like
More
the
than-
only problem is we don't hear it. That's like you would need it to come through the headphones.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like it would have to be like on your phone.
Right.
Because you could do it from your phone, like the music intro, like you just have that sound bite ready, like let it go, no one cares, shut the fuck up and move on.
Peace out, boys.
We're 32 minutes into this podcast and we haven't gotten to anything but Julie and Dennis's week and some Thanksgiving chat.
I mean, granted though, there's a lot going on this past week. It was Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
we all made a lot of food.
we had a lot
This
of
is a
good-
food podcast.
Yes, it is. It is. I feel like we need to...
Kind
That's
of.
the biggest food
I mean, it started out that way. I don't know where we land anymore.
Yeah, now it's just random bullshit.
So how was your Thanksgiving, Jason?
I mean, I told you I made a turkey. Then I worked and then we moved to the grandparents' house, and I had a prep space that was maybe like.
the size of where you are.
Well, no, this is bigger than what I was working with, dude. Like, I was like in between a fucking roaster and an air fryer, and I had like maybe 1.5 by 1.5 feet. Which a cutting board slid in there perfectly because they have like the world's smallest
I
fucking
feel like I'm
cutting
back
board.
at 39th Street.
Dude, I never. It's been a long time since I cut anything on a glass cutting board.
Oh, fuck.
First off, not a fan of glass cutting boards. Second
No!
off, I just want to clarify, when you said in between like a roaster and an air fryer, I'm just sitting here thinking family members now. Like, is he in between like Kip and Rachel? Like, Kip's the roaster. It's like, what the fuck are you cutting over there? You look like Dooley.
Yeah, I was, dude. I was like in this little spot, and like I had a dog sniffing my ass the whole fucking time.
Thank you for getting that, because apparently...
And I had to turn around and like yell at the dog, like, "Yo, man, we just get the fuck out of here!" And like everyone's like,
loves
"Oh,
you.
don't yell at the dog,
Bro, I
Like,
don't speak English.
I'm like, just go, any fucking where but here, man." Like,
No, you have food.
and like this kitchen is a beautiful kitchen, right? But they just had so much crap on the counters,
Yeah.
and it's like, think of any appliance, like that you could imagine.
You got a stand mixer
It's on the
up there,
counter.
you
It's
got
on the
microwave,
fucking
yeah.
counter. So like they have like all this counter space, and it's just holy shit, guys! Like where
I do
where
not
do you
need a-
where do you cut an onion? Like it's
I
like,
do not need a Santa right here.
it was like air fryer, bread maker. I brought a fucking roaster that was there. So I'm assuming because the roaster came in a box to me, so I'm assuming that that's not just normally on the counter. So probably, but I had to move the bread oven or the bread maker.
Yeah.
to put the roaster. So now the bread maker's like on the floor, like off to the side. And I was like, shit, man, like, how do you guys even work in here? And like on the other side, there's like a coffee pot, a magic bullet, like, you know, everything's plugged in and ready to go.
Yeah.
I mean,
if you need it,
a
it's
stand
great,
mixer,
but-
a fucking food processor, like if you need, you don't need to pull shit out. Like it is here and ready to go.
So what you're saying is like prep on the dining room table and then move to the kitchen to finish.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah,
I gotta chop some shit. Then I'm gonna run it through the food processor. But that's all in the kitchen. So I'm just
and like
gonna
they have
here.
like the island with like the sink, like dishwasher, trash compactor. When's the last time you seen a trash compactor?
Oh, that's
In
that's
a
fancy.
house, fucking
Yeah,
Oh,
like,
that's
you
fancy.
step on it, it kicks the door open, you just throw shit in there and close it, and then like underneath this, like where you step down to open it up, you stick your foot under it and lift up, and it just like goes to the compacting. Like, I was like, holy shit!
I definitely did not cook in my kitchen this year. Although I did most of the cooking. I won't say all of.
We did a lot of prep here, and then moved it to their house.
I definitely tried to do as much prep the day before. I did a lot of like ice creams and popsicles and stuff. So like for the kids, calm down, kids.
You making ice cream and popsicles?
Well, I made cranberry ice cream. I did pumpkin pie popsicles.
Dude, I sat on the couch. Actually, I was watching Ridiculousness while Rachel and Melissa did most of the prep.
I'm not gonna lie, the fucking
Like literally, I was watching Ridiculousness.
the turkey gravy was probably the best.
No,
part
no,
of the
I'm
entire
lying
dinner.
I'm lying because Ridiculous, like, it stopped. And I was like, holy shit, there's something else that comes on this channel?
thought-
And, like,
Oh, you were actually talking about
Are they
the
going to
show.
show a movie? Are they going to a movie?
Oh, you were talking about the show. I thought you were just talking about what you were watching in the kitchen.
pull the trigger. So, I don't even know if that's the right one anywhere. Anyway, so, like, I was watching Ridiculousness, and then it ended, and then, like, I started, like, watching, like, what is it, like, How to Catch a Smuggler. And
How
it
to
was
Catch
like
Predator.
no, it's smuggling. Like people like coming into the airport, and it's like Rome, the Rome edition.
Yeah.
So like they're loud, they're being loud. It's cool because this is mostly in subtitles because they're speaking Italian.
Yeah.
And I was like, sweet. Like I'm watching.
fettuccine.
I'm drinking a beer, sitting on the couch, watching people getting busted in airports, like trying to smuggle in heroin and shit. Like, and then they were like, "What are you watching?" And I was like, it's super interesting. It's like, you know, How to Catch a Smuggler, the Rome edition. You guys are loud, so I just read it. It was pretty good. I mean, I watched like fucking 3 episodes. I didn't know they made a Rome edition.
This is so
Usually it's
great.
South America.
This is so great. I don't know what they're saying though.
Anyway, evidently the airport that they were at in Rome is like one of the largest in Europe. So, there's that.
Probably why they went there to
fettuccine, bro?
film. How many smugglers do you guys catch a day? Well, we're the largest airport in Europe, so fucking a lot.
Yeah. I mean, it was like, you know,
I've seen so much of the inside of somebody's ass, I'm tired of it. I can tell you if you got prostate cancer. All right.
I'm good.
Spreading cheeks. Yeah, you got prostate cancer.
So back to your fucking cranberry ice cream and popsicles and shit.
Oh, well, that was the
Yeah.
what happened?
Yeah. It was you.
Question.
That was all you.
It was
Yeah.
me. Hold on.
There it is.
There it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Question.
So, yeah, question. Answer.
Can cranberry?
No.
Or make your
no,
cranberry.
no. Fuck.
If you're making
What do
ice
I look
cream,
like?
bro, God. It was dried cranberries. Craisins.
What do I look like to you? I got box stuffing.
Hell yeah. Well, I'm on the box
I mean,
stuffing
like,
or
I'm
the bag.
sorry, like,
Like,
yeah.
I'm not making bread.
Fuck no.
Letting it get stale just so I can make fucking stuffing or dressing, depending on whether or not you shove it in the cavity or not.
Yes.
But
Always shove it in the cavity.
Either way,
Stove,
I mean,
Stovetop and Pepperidge Farm is doing a perfectly good job stealing bread on their own.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
I did use canned pumpkin for the popsicles, but
Well, that's the only way you're gonna get actual flavor. That's why.
that was just the recipe.
A pumpkin popsicle?
It was pumpkin pie popsicle. It was canned pumpkin specifically, not canned pumpkin pie. It was canned pumpkin.
Did you
I
get help from a
appreciate it.
pumpkin spice car lady?
No, did not.
We did try
not
the pumpkin
see her.
spice churro on the food truck.
We did. It did not. It wasn't bad. It just didn't pop.
It just
Like,
didn't have enough pumpkin
Yeah, it
spice.
didn't. Either that or it was too over the top. There was no in between. Like you couldn't quite get just that pumpkin pie flavor. But yeah, no. So my gravy. We're gonna cover this because I did a bourbon brown sugar glaze.
Oh,
on
I remember
turkey.
you talking about this. Yeah.
And it's definitely been a winner before. It was a winner again. It is fucking beautiful. It gets like a crackly skin to it. It's again
the gravy.
no the glaze,
Okay.
which then again you're using the glaze and then the turkey drippings. Glaze goes into the turkey dripping. So I decided since it already had a little bit of the glaze in the drippings that I would just add the glaze to the drippings. So it was a glazed drippings gravy, and the bourbon came through excellently in the gravy. And I would.
What did you use, like a quality bourbon, or are you just like cooking bourbon? Like, are you just like Jameson?
No.
Nope, he used the
Jefferson's.
the Jefferson Reserves.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
And
oh
let me
wow!
tell
You went fucking.
Well, I was drinking it. I mean, like, you got to keep in mind, like,
Fair enough.
it's kind of a rule that, like, if you're going to use it, you're going to drink it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, don't cook with anything you won't drink.
Now, I'm not saying I wouldn't have used a cheaper bourbon, but I had that bourbon. It didn't require a lot, and I was willing to use it. Again, like, if it had called for, like, the bottle, I'd have been like, nope, we're okay. We're going to go get, like, a $9 bottle of bourbon, and this bitch is going to give you a
Did you find your cream de cassis?
I did find a creme de cassis. Unfortunately, it was the liqueur. I could not find the black currant juice. So one way or the other, I did get the creme de cassis, and it makes a difference. I mean, it really does.
Oh no, I'm central.
Yeah.
Again,
Oh shit.
quality of ingredients definitely makes a difference, and that raspberry sauce came out great. Again, I was using. Again, this was not my house. They did have a double oven, but it was like a regular sized oven and then like a smaller oven up top. And the smaller oven up top definitely cooked quicker than I expected.
Space.
Yeah, so long story short, the duck was still good, but the skin got a little bit too caramelized on the bottom, not the top.
So when you say too caramelized, did you burn it?
Basically, yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
I mean, yeah.
It's a
Yeah,
very,
how do you say it? A little too caramelized.
it's very culinary. way
I
of
mean, like
saying that.
it definitely depended on.
Yeah, the judge.
It definitely
I feel
depended
like
on where
your
you,
duck skin got a little over caramelized. Like, no, you burnt that shit, bro.
Yeah, it was definitely it had some. The meat was still good. So the sauce was good though. I mean, again, it's all about the sauce with the duck. But unfortunately, the skin of the duck was not nearly as beautiful as the skin of the turkey. Which again,
Weird, but
that shit was beautiful. It's fucking beautiful.
Ain't no pictures.
Yeah.
Nope,
I love
I didn't
it.
do a single picture this year.
Dude.
Not shit.
While we're on the picture thing, like when yesterday,
You didn't either.
Yesterday,
You didn't either. Like we didn't.
no pictures on Thanksgiving.
Fat kid
no
didn't post
pictures.
shit for
No
Thanksgiving
pictures
this year.
yesterday.
Wait,
Yeah.
Sure.
All right.
yesterday?
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna let you finish.
That's the fritters.
Nice.
Okay, now I know where you're at because I was severely confused. Now I know where you're at.
Nice. Any pictures of the blended turkey meal?
No.
Ah, come on. If you're gonna make me sick, you might as well show me a picture of it.
I did see this though the other day, and I thought we could talk about that one. Cranberry and pickle pie.
Nah, I saw that shit and fuck no.
Apparently, it's a Utah thing.
I saw
Yeah.
the fucking pumpkin pie with pickles.
The fucking
Well, no,
pickles
it's
on top
like,
of that
like,
shit.
what the
Yeah, I saw that
fuck?
one.
Yeah, like no.
I would try it.
So I have to. I mean, I'm really just curious. Like, I would try it. I don't see that being good. If I'm being honest with myself, I don't see it being great. But however, I'm just really curious. Like, did somebody open the wrong can? Like, how do you get to that point? Who came up with cranberry and pickle pie? Like, were you just opening cans? Like, oh, this is cranberries. This is
Or-
cranberries. This is fucking pickles. Ah, put it on top. It's
Or
fine.
how drunk
Like-
were you at Thanksgiving and you were like, I'm gonna get this jar.
No, this is how it went down. They made a turkey sandwich post Thanksgiving. It's like Thanksgiving's second meal.
Yeah.
All right. So they made a turkey sandwich. Someone's like, I'm gonna throw some pickles on my turkey sandwich. One slipped off. It was underneath the pie. He got a piece of pie, had some pickle on it, took the bite, didn't notice, and he's like, it's fucking weird.
So I need to know: is the pickle baked or placed on after
It's
the
just
bake?
placed on after
Yeah.
after baking.
My only thing is it dill or bread and butter?
Those look like shitty dill pickles.
Yeah.
Do you think it fucking
Those
matters?
definitely look like
Yes.
those look
Yeah.
like low quality, lesser than Clausen,
Because I love
Lesser than Clausen?
Lesser than
Low
Cla-
quality.
lesser than Clausen.
because
Well,
I
everything
love
looks
the
like
dill
Clausen.
kosher shits.
You love the dill kosher shits? Are they squirty?
Usually. But bread and butter, you go fuck
they
off.
burn?
I fucking yes, usually. It's like Carolina Reaper, but
You would think if they were kosher that they wouldn't burn. I mean, you can't cook it twice. So
The Carolina Reaper pie definitely needs some pickles.
you're
I
definitely
mean-
cooking that twice.
I mean you gotta white with a popsicle, bro. So
Come on, ice cream. So yesterday,
Come on.
That's not what I top mine with.
yesterday I had the pleasure of judging at one of the Pull Up King battles.
Was it all your pleasure?
It was all my pleasure. It was a good time. It was a little different this time.
Was it the pasta one?
Yeah, the Rasta pasta.
Yeah.
So Alex was supposed to be there with me.
Yeah.
And so there was a little judging snafu. So they grabbed like 2 dudes that just got off work at the farmhouse. So here's the judging panel of Rasta Pasta. 3 white dudes.
I really feel like they do not pick the judges properly.
Well, okay, but this is perfect though. All 3 of us have never had a Rasta Pasta before.
True, yeah.
So if you want a true judge,
Yeah.
like I only now know what a Rasta Pasta is because I Googled it when they said they were going to do the battle, and I was like, shit, we about to pull up in here. Alex and I were talking about that. Like, we'll pull up and like we'll make Rasta Pasta. For my knowledge and everyone else with us, it's a Cajun chicken pasta. You just take the Cajun out and use jerk.
Nice.
So it's like a jerk chicken, jerk
I've made that, yeah.
Okay. So basically, same principle, just change the seasoning.
Yeah.
And so like they're marinating chicken and all this and like lamb. It was fucking delicious. Both dishes were really good. The Pull Up Kingz won, but I forgot to fucking take pictures because they slapped plates in front of me, and I was like, "Fuck yeah, I'm about to eat this shit." It's like
Was the producer with you?
Yes, she did take some video.
Okay,
and I was gonna take a screenshot of because she took video of the second plate being delivered, which the presentation on the shit was fucking crazy.
Yeah,
it had like 2 fucking lamb chops sticking up in the fucking air with like fucking onion rings holding them fucking together. Like it was, I was like. So here's the issue with the whole fucking judging panel. I'm like the only one who knows anything about food. I got 2, like...
Was I supposed to be a judge?
You were gonna be.
Yeah, see, you never relayed that information. I might have been more inclined to come. I did not feel good yesterday, which is obviously why I stayed home. However, like, you just said you were judging, and I assumed you were one of... I never... Like, that's why I was like, it's not that big a deal. He's there. Producer's there. I don't need to make it. Like, you could have been. You gotta share these things with the class.
I didn't know how how it is there, and like it's kind of randomly done, and so they didn't think I was gonna show up.
So they had no judges?
No, like so they like the brewery just like these 2 dudes are getting off if you need judges, and like fuck it, man, random fucking people are the best judges.
Yeah,
like and. They still panel of 3 white dudes are the judge of Rasta Pasta, and the losing team said it was rigged. And I'm like, dude, this is the most unrigged panel ever. I mean, I love the Pull Up Kingz, but I don't want them to win.
No, yeah,
like it's like it's your show, man. I want the underdog to fucking win. You know what I mean? They won, and like it's not. Like, they didn't win presentation, even though their presentation, like, when they brought it to me, it came in, like, a little skillet. Like, they do a good job. They had, like, this fucking fried, like, lightly pan-fried, like, jerk salmon on top. Like, crispy element to the whole fucking dish. Yeah. The salmon, like, set everything fucking off. And the salmon is where you got, like, the jerk heat.
Yeah.
Like, the rest of the dish was kind of, like...
mild.
You could get it in the back, but when you... took like that salmon bite because it was like just chilling on top. It wasn't like in the sauce. It was like you just take that like
you got a good concentrated.
You got that good jerk burn. Like you're like damn. It wasn't over. Like when I say good jerk burn, like like it was enough heat. Like fuck yeah, that tastes like jerk. And the rest of the dish, like I just wanted their dish to be tighter. I mean they were having fucking issues, and the Pull Up Kingz, like they show up, they're cooking pasta. Like, it's 30 minutes. You got to get the pasta cooked in 30 minutes, and their shit wasn't even at a boil when the clock started. And I was like, yo, y'all going to get this pasta done? Like, am I going to be eating some fucking raw fucking, like, because if you give me a raw fucking noodle, you ain't winning.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, that's That's just the way it is, dude.
Yeah.
Like, and the other chef, he made his I don't want to say made his noodle, like he processed his noodle, like he used like a whole grain lasagna noodle that he cut down, and I think that was like kind of his downfall because then it became overcooked.
Yeah.
But his fucking dish looked fucking phenomenal. His fucking lamb was fucking phenomenal. That shit was on point. Like jerk lamb, I've never had it before.
Yeah.
And it was like fucking like two fucking
Lollipops.
yeah, dude. I was like, gah, gah. Like, it's like that was like, but I also don't like a dish that you have to deconstruct to eat.
Yeah.
Like I had to like take
Take
lamb
the-
chops off to the side, like pull fucking onion rings off, and like it looked great coming out, but the eating of it, and like he had shrimp, scallops, like I'm like looking at this dish like, yo, this shit's expensive as fuck. Like I had like fucking 6 scallops, 6 shrimp, 2 fucking lamb chops, like damn.
$30 pasta.
Oh, you're low.
And I was like, holy shit, dude. Like
I feel like for their
the
battle shit that they do, it should be blinded to the
yeah,
judges.
yeah.
Like his
The issue that because we talked about that after the fact, and I was like, "Yo, man, you guys should do a blind tasting," and like we want to, and I was like, "It's the shit talking category.
Yeah, you can't
Yeah.
The judge can't judge shit talk
yeah,
if you don't know what they're talking
if
about.
you don't know. Like that's how we lost shit talk.
yeah,
Like we were fucking delivering lunches and fucking t-shirts and shit, and like
yeah.
we didn't win shit talk because that all happened before
The judges got there.
The judges got there and the other team pulled up.
Yeah. That was
So,
like
it's-
right as I was saying that, I was like, yeah, trash talk. I forgot about that part. I'm like, here's my dish.
Yeah, I mean, if it was
Later.
presentation and flavor, I mean, it could be blind, and also the team couldn't deliver their food. Like someone would have to deliver
Yeah.
the dish, and so it was really good. The Pull Up Kingz won rightfully, I believe. They slayed it in flavor. Like the one dish looked fantastic. The new the other dish with the lamb chops and all that, pasta was overcooked, and the sauce didn't pull the flavor that the rest of the dish had. Like, you know, the sauce needs to have like it's a pasta dish.
Yeah.
Like the sauce
Sauce
has
is
to
key,
have the
yeah.
flavor too, not just the proteins. Like I get it, like you're searing all the proteins, you marinated them, blah blah blah. You forgot to fucking add salt to your sauce. But back to what I was saying is like you have me and 2 people who know nothing about food, and
They're just
like
there
I'm
to eat.
talking and like they're just stuffing their face, and I'm like looking for that reaction, like a rebuttal. Like I wish the sauce was tighter.
Nothing.
Okay,
Yeah, it's not
like I think like in trying not to be
too critical.
to be too critical, and like how do you judge someone's food and like this pasta's overcooked and
Yeah.
mush, like now it tastes like a dumpling, and like so the like yeah, just having someone like you, Alex,
To bounce off of?
like so we could have like a conversation about the dish. And like, what did you like? What did you dislike? I thought the Pull Up Kingz, I thought their sauce was a little loose, but then I get the other one, and it was tighter, didn't have flavor. It was tighter because all the starch leaked out of your fucking pasta into the fucking sauce. Like, so it was. They won by flavor alone. Like that was.
Yeah.
They also won trash talk, but that's.
General. They usually take that
But
one.
who are they up against?
It was the Doghouse in South Norfolk. I thought, in my head, when you say the Doghouse, I'm thinking it's a hot dog shop.
Yeah.
It is not. Evidently, this dude is pulling shit out. I was like, dude, the proteins on that shit, which is what I'm really here for.
Yeah.
And if the producer was like, yo, the Pull Up Kingz knife cuts suck. She was like, it looks like Dilly cut their shit. No bullshit. That's how it went down. It's like, looks like Dilly cut this shit. I mean, it was just like some of the like they did like a surf and turf rib, you know, and they had ribeye, shrimp, and then they topped it with salmon. Great dish. I'm glad we weren't in that battle. We would have lost because I had no fucking idea what a rasa pasta was until I googled it. Once they said they were going to do the battle, and I was like, "Fuck, man, chicken, shit." But like, no one used chicken. You know, like, I was like, man, jerk chicken thighs, man. Like, that's the thing. Like, I'll throw a fucking leg quarter on top of some fucking pasta and, like, that's... Yeah, get that skin crispy, bitch. Like, that's what it's about.
I like how you automatically assume we would have lost. I mean, we're out of our element.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Like, these, like...
That doesn't mean we would have lost. Come on, there were 3 white dudes as judges. We had a chance.
Hey, Jason, you want to do a sushi battle?
Actually, we've had somewhat practice in that realm.
Yeah, well, Dooley and I have a lot of practice in that realm.
Hey, Jason, how many rolls are we doing? Like 40.
Fuck! Well, it's not like you can rely on Dooley for the cuts.
No. Well, he did the cuts. He did the cuts that one time. They were fine. It's like, it's simple, Dooley. Cut it in half, put them side by side, and then
cut them in half.
Cut them like 3 more times. Cut them in half, cut them in half, cut them in half. Have you ever watched a YouTube video?
No.
YouTube.
How do you make things smaller? Well, cut them in half. Then cut them in half. And then
But
cut them in half.
Anyway, so the gist of the story is you just can't throw a bunch of expensive ingredients on a fucking pasta and expect to win. Pasta, I feel like your pasta has to be cooked correctly, and I really didn't think that the Pull Up Kingz were going to pull that pasta off because they were fucking struggling.
Yeah.
Their shit, I don't know if their water ever came to a boil.
They're always behind.
They present it first.
Every time they're like, "All right, we're gonna start at 3,"
and they're like, "You got 2 minutes," and like, we're just using all the time allowed it, and like they're fucking like spooning pasta out of the fucking like. We only got to get 3 dishes right now. We just got to feed the judges first, like, and that's the mentality you need in a battle.
Yeah,
like this has to go to the judge. Yeah. I'll worry about feeding everybody else later.
Yeah.
But they got it done, and their pasta, even though I don't think their water ever came to a boil, was perfectly al dente. I was like, well, fuck, man. I looked at him. I was like, I didn't think you guys were going to get this done. Like, I walked around. I looked. I was watching the whole fucking battle. Like,
you're not going to make it. You're not going to make it.
This shit, man, I'd be fucking sweating. It's like, I'm about to serve somebody raw fucking pasta. Like,
first bite. Yeah, you lost.
And the producer's like, for Folly, man, like, she's like, that's my favorite fucking pasta, but you got to cook it fucking perfectly because the middle won't fucking cook and the outside will be overcooked. Yeah, like, you got to fucking cook that shit perfectly. They killed it. It maintained shape. Yeah, like, even like when you're picking it up, it was still the bow tie. Sorry, yeah. Bow tie for everyone at home. Yeah. Still bow tie shaped. Like, even though I got my free dish, she still walked over there with her money and got another one to go. Like, it was that good. Yeah. Like, that says something when it comes to, like, Team Fat Kid. And, like, yeah, we already ate it. She's like, I'm going to go over here and get one to go. It's...
Like, how big were the bowls? Like, just, like, the little...
Okay, so...
I'm trying to think of, like, the...
Okay, so... The Pull Up Kingz served in a 3-inch sauté pan. Okay. So it was like a little sauté dish, which was cool. Like, it came out like, you know, get it. They're doing their... The other dude came out with like a glass bowl, like on like a long plate. Your silverware napkin was on one side. The fucking bowl was like on the other side, and it was standing up, and like it had like the shrimp on one side, the scallops on the other side, fucking 2 lamb chops sticking up, cross-bladed. You know what I mean? The bones are crossed with like 2 fucking onion rings. And here's the issue. Now I'm going to judge you on onion rings as well. Yeah. They're on the fucking plate.
Oh, yeah.
I took the onion ring off. First thing I did was take a bite of the onion ring, straight through, didn't pull the onion out. Like, it was perfectly cooked onion ring. Yeah. I was like, all right, that's one judgment. Now I got to move this fucking pork chop. Guess what? Or not pork chop, lamb chop. I'm going to take a bite of this bitch. Can I bite straight through it? Bitch straight through. Got a clean fucking bite. Yeah. It was dark. I couldn't tell how... If it was rare, mid-rare, whatever, it was dark to see. Like, because there was a fucking camera light right in my face. Like, so, like, every time you look up to try to talk to a camera, I don't know which one I'm talking to. I'm just talking to the light.
Oh, see, that's what I definitely would have pulled some shit, like, turned around and, like, hold on. Okay, now, either that or, like, can you point that down for, like, 2 seconds? Yeah, I can't fucking see what I'm doing. Like, I know you can't use this footage now. I just fucking said fuck. I'm going to keep fucking saying fuck till you point that camera down. Fuck. Thank you.
But clean bite through the pork chop, or lamb chop, sorry. Move the lamb chops over. Come back to those bad boys, because that lamb chop was on point. And then, so scallop bite, shrimp bite. The scallops didn't have the sear on the outside. That was
So they were cooked, but they weren't crisp.
Yeah, they didn't have a crust on the outside that I like. Even though I saw them struggling with they were using like a little griddle. I get it, man. We're cooking outside. He had like an egg, like the green egg is where he was cooking lamb. I know why your lamb is good. But like, yeah, you trying to griddle like on like a, dude, that shit had to be like 6 inches by 12 inches. It felt like it was like the smallest griddle I've ever seen. And they're trying to sear shrimp and scallops.
It's like a panini press.
It was tiny. They were you weren't
Foreman.
getting, and it was cold outside, so you're not gonna get that fucking sear unless your shit's hot as fuck.
Yeah.
Like you should have went to a saute pan. But I'm also trying not to be this critical of a business.
Yeah.
A small business it's gonna air on TV, and I'm not trying to be a dick. Like, don't get this dish. Like, I'm sure in their restaurant they do it to perfection.
Yeah, because
Do they even sell that dish?
I don't know.
That's another thing, because if it's the doghouse that I just looked up, I don't think they sell that specific dish.
The doghouse in South Norfolk.
There was one in Chesapeake. I'm assuming that's the one that it is.
South Norfolk.
Chesapeake, South Norfolk. It's the same thing.
Well, yeah, but I don't know
What side of the railroad tracks are you on? Right?
There's one in Norfolk. There's one in Chesapeake. It could go either way depending on what part of South Norfolk he's in. So the point is, I don't think either one of those sell that specific dish.
No, I don't think.
I am assuming it is the one in Chesapeake by the photos online, just by your description, because the diversity there seems to be.
To wrap up this podcast, at the end of the night, the battle, our battle is coming. They're working out the finer details. They have been in touch with the Garage Brewery. We don't know what we're going to cook now because...
No, that's changed too?
Yeah.
Okay.
So now it's going to be... We're trying to figure out something that none of us have ever cooked before. That's going to be the battle.
Yeah.
That's the hardest part to find. Like, what have we never... Like, there's 4 of us sitting at this fucking table, and there's 3 of them. And
we make a living of cooking shit we haven't cooked.
Yeah.
That's kind of kind of tough.
So it's like trying to figure out a dish that none of us have ever cooked before, and trying to execute that.
Kangaroo, done it. Camel, done it. Octopus, done it. Fucking skate, done it. Like,
Hey, Jason, pufferfish.
that is not something
kill some
legally
people today.
that
it's
you
not
can
legal.
even do.
It's not legal.
I know.
Legally, we could not do that.
So
Same thing with the ortolan. We've never cooked an ortolan. It's not fucking legal.
maybe it's emu. I don't know, but that's like part of the challenge now is to find something
I don't
that
think we've done emu. We've done ostrich.
out of 7 fucking chefs try to find something that no one's cooked. Figure that out. All right, guys, let's wrap this bad boy up.
As always, guys, thank you for listening to Team Fat Kid Choose the Fat. You can find us on Facebook at
Team Fat Kid.
on Instagram at
Team Fat Kid Nation.
on Twitter,
At Team Fat Kid 1.
on YouTube,
Team Fat Kid.
and of course you can find us online for all of your knife and apparel needs at www.teamfatkidnation.com.
That Team Fat Kid knife makes a great holiday gift for $25 on Team Fat Kid Nation at Team Fat Kid www.teamfatkidnation.com. Did it!
.com.
Yes, .com. You can find the food truck on Facebook at
Team Fat Kid Food Truck.
on Instagram,
Team Fat Kid Food Truck.
the Twitter.
At Fat_truck.
Don't forget you can always call us for your pre-orders and your catering needs at
757-427-1586.
remember,
Stay hungry.
be creative.
And don't forget to sharpen your knives.
Praise the Lord. Peace, love, and bacon grease. We out this bitch.
This went way better
was
than last
almost
time
flawless.
because Dennis is actually here.
I know. I know. I was saying it along while I was listening to it on the car.